What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Leprechaun Anecdotes, and of course I'm your friendly host, the Leprechaun. But anyway, okay, so we're back with another video of completely random facts, and I say mine are completely random because the facts that I'm putting on these videos have no correlation with each other whatsoever. Me and my only friend here, my shadow, see, he mimics what I do. It's kind of weird. Anyway, we're here today to bring you some more random facts, and like I said, there's only going to be 8 of them, so if you can make it through this, I greatly appreciate it if you could smash the like button. Thanks! So, kicking off the list at number 8, I'm sure everyone has heard of Albert Einstein. If you haven't, you should probably go back to kindergarten. Anyway, Albert Einstein, in case you didn't know, was a Jew, but he was not an Israeli citizen. And the weirdest fact about Einstein that most people probably don't know is that he was offered the presidency in 1952 but turned it down, stating, and I quote, "I am deeply moved by the offer from our state of Israel and at once saddened and ashamed that I cannot accept it." So Einstein turned down presidency. Just another genius, because they probably would have assassinated him. I know I wouldn't want to be president anywhere. So, at number 7, in 1929, Ernest Weaver and Charles Bray had a brilliant idea. I'm sure you guys have heard of novelty phones. You've seen the novelty phone cases. You know, you could bedazzle them. You can put your little stickers on them, whatever. But I'm talking like landline type phones back in the day before technology was really this advanced and people still communicated with each other without drooling over their phone screen. So anyway, like I was saying, in 1929 they had a brilliant idea, and they actually made a working telephone out of a live cat. Yeah, a live cat. So what they did is they proceeded to remove parts of the cat's skull along with most of its brain and attached an electrode to the animal's right auditory nerve and another to the cat's body. Those electrodes were hooked up to an amp, and the signals were sent to a telephone receiver. To Ernie and Chuck's surprise, when they talked into the ear of the cat, the sound could be heard in the receiver. It actually worked. The cat itself acted as a telephone's transmitting end. That's kind of gross and strange, but, you know, whatever floats your boat. In this case, apparently it's cat brains and skulls. So, could you imagine talking to a cat that you basically mutilated and ran wires into to talk to somebody else? And they said they was talking to the ear, but if you pick a cat up like a telephone, never mind. You just go ahead and let your imagination run wild with that. Moving along now. And at number 6, boy, it just keeps getting worse. So this one is definitely weird. It's almost as bad as the last video where the guy was squirting milk out of his eye. Yeah, this is in Ripley's Believe It or Not, so you know it's got to be odd. There's an Odor Eaters Rotten Sneaker Contest. That is a real thing, and it's basically to see who has the stinkiest sneakers. 6 young participants from across the country, from New York to Alaska, smelled it out for the country's stinkiest sneaker. Despite an array of worthy contenders, only one pair of shoes could walk away with the smelliest. Yes, competing to win the 43rd national title in the Odor Eaters Rotten Sneaker Contest, 6 competitors and 12 sneakers made their way to the Ripley's Believe It or Not auditorium in Times Square. I also researched some of the judges, and I'm not sure. Most of them worked for NASA, but if you claim to work for NASA and you're willing to smell stinky sneakers for what has got to be the dumbest contest I have ever heard of in my life, I don't think I want you putting people on the moon. Hey man, I got a new idea for a contest. What is it? The stinkiest shoe contest. Really? Yeah. Moving on to number 5. I don't know about you. I don't care if you're vegetarian. I don't care if you're a meatitarian. It don't matter to me, but I like shrimps. I like my seafood, so my favorite kind of shrimp are popcorn shrimp and cocktail shrimp and jumbo shrimp and butterfly shrimp, pretty much any kind of shrimp. So anyway, the point is I like to dip them in tartar sauce, cocktail sauce, but this isn't about me. This is about a type of shrimp you've probably never heard of before. They're called mantis shrimps or stomatopods. Mantis shrimps have powerful claws that are used to attack and kill prey by spearing, stunning, or dismembering them, which is kind of disturbing that a shrimp can dismember its prey. Anyway, in captivity, some larger species of mantis shrimps can actually break through aquarium glass. Definitely not the kind of pet you want to have at home with your little pet Nemo and Goldie. So like I was saying, these are completely random facts, and they totally are unrelated, and I kind of just pull them out of my thin air. I don't know what you thought I was going to say, but that's besides the point. Moving to number 4, the Marcha Real, or Royal March, is the national anthem of Spain. It is one of only 4 national anthems in the world, along with those of Bosnia, Herzegovina, Kosovo, and San Marino, that has no official lyrics. So basically, when you stand up to salute, you could just be standing back there going, and basically people are going to think you just singing along with the national words of your country. Okay, so have you ever had one of those terrifying nightmares where, like, bugs were attacking you, particularly, like, biting bugs, like maybe mosquitoes or something? Maybe you got a serious fear of the West Nile virus, who knows? Definitely don't want to go to Africa or anywhere where mosquitoes are prevalent after hearing this, because this is kind of creepy. So number 3 is, how many mosquitoes would it take to drain all of the blood out of a human body? Well, it's estimated that it would take around 1 million mosquitoes to drain all 5 liters from the human body. However, after a loss of about 40% of your body, which is around 2 liters, you'd already be dead. So you're not going to have to suffer too long, and West Nile is going to be the last thing on your list to worry about. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm not going anywhere without a mosquito net around my entire body ever again. Maybe some plate mail over top of that. Might put myself in a body bag, cut some eye holes in it, and seal those with like a Ziploc. Cause could you imagine 1 million mosquitoes swarming you? You'd just be like, get off me! Oh shit. I think I just cut my eye open. Anyway, moving on. Okay, so I don't know why I like this one, but it's a random fact that I kind of enjoyed. So number 2 on the list is Maryland, and the reason Maryland is on the list is because their official sport in their state. Jousting became the official sport of Maryland in 1962. Maryland was also the first state to adopt an official sport for their state. So, you know, you go to Maryland and you're like, hey guys, where's the action at? You want to go watch some basketball? Nah, I want to go watch 2 guys on horses pointing pointy sticks at each other at full speed and trying to kill each other. That'd be so much fun. And number 1 on the list of these random facts that I've thrown together for you is probably my favorite one, because I never knew this, even though I'm an avid gamer. Somehow this has escaped me for all of these years. So the history of Nintendo actually traces back further than you think. It actually has traces all the way back to 1889, when it was founded to produce handmade Hanafuda cards. Now, in case you don't know what that is, because I know I sure as hell didn't know what the hell they was talking about. But Hanafuda are playing cards of Japanese origin that are used to play a number of games. The name literally translates as flower cards. The name also refers to games played with those cards, and playing time could run anywhere from 10 to 180 minutes. Like always, guys, make sure that you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Turn the notification bell on so you can see all the random crap that spews from my mouth in my videos. And thanks for watching. See you next time.